All right, well, a passenger who missed his JetBlue flight from Vegas to Los Angeles was so mad that he called in a bomb threat. It happened around 1 p.m. yesterday. Metro tells us a disgruntled passenger who missed his JetBlue flight was at Harry Reid when he made the threat. He reportedly said that the bomb was in his luggage, and mind you, that luggage was already on the plane. Thankfully, it was a false alarm. That person was taken into custody. LAX police were identified. Now, passengers did have to sit on the tarmac, as you see right there, for about an hour, but in the end, the investigation found that there was never a bomb on the plane, nor was there a threat to any of those passengers. Wow.